There's not too many. How well you hear? The back seat. I try to speak more louder than you speak because I couldn't even hear in the front seat. Well, innovation is not the secret. I think that the key of any successful company is that we have a people who love what they do. The secret of the success is that you have to love what you do. If you have to go to work and you have to hate every single minute when you think that now I have to go work, innovation is already stopped for that. So first message to me is that you have to love what you do. I think that this is much better. So love what you do, and then you have to believe what you do. I think that in this room might be sitting the next Angry Birds creator. I have to believe in this way. How many of you think that you can be the next Angry Birds of this planet? Hey, good. Now I start to like it. We have at least 4 or 5 hands up. That's how it starts. You have the passion, love, and then believe. When Angry Birds was created, it was a 50-second game of our company. Company was successful before that. We didn't do all the successful things. There were some failures as well. But company created 51 games before the 52nd was the hit. If the people would not love what they would do and they would not believe what they do, they would most probably quit, because the company was formed 2003. And only 2.5 years ago, the Angry Birds was created. And of course, today it's easy to say that, yes, we are pretty successful, but the success is just a matter of the time when somebody will say that, you're no more successful. So you have to push imaginary boundaries. You have to think big. When you kind of say that 1 billion people on this planet has been downloading the game, somebody asked me that, what the next? Of course, we have to think the way that I would love that every single person of this planet would be our friend and fan. But most probably that's not going to happen, because there's always people who also hate what we do. So, but at least if I can say that the half of the people in this planet could be our fans, that would be a fantastic situation. And if you are the press person, that was not the comment from the company that, now they are going to go the half of the planet. But it's a thinking. Think big, think imaginary things, and things starts to happen. Some other things, so love, believe, and imaginary boundaries, high targets, people who are willing to go to the Olympic level. I hate to see people who want to lose. How many of people in this audience want to lose? Good, I don't see a single hand up. Right answer. Everybody wants to win. So you have to find the team what wants to win. Win in a proper way, not in a doped or illegal ways. People who want to do things right, want to push the boundaries right, wants to be open-minded for the change. Don't fix yourself that, yesterday this was right, that tomorrow this is also right. Internet world is not like that. It's changing constantly. The other thing what you have to do is that you have to love the fans. We have 2 secret things in our company what we are very, very keen on. Fan, we love our fans. We like to know every single day how our fans are doing. The other thing what is equally important is our brand. I just came directly from Las Vegas this morning. I've been flying now about 30 hours. I didn't even manage to go home. My wife is a little bit pissed. My luggage is still in a railway station. But why I keep doing what I do is that I love this brand. This is iconic. I was on an airplane. I had this jersey on, these Angry Birds, and guess what? Everybody wanted to buy this. One guy even wanted to buy my jersey off me, and I said, sorry, it's not on a sale. So what is a fantastic thing to work in a company where the fans automatically wants to be engaged with you. So that's another secret, that you want to engage the people with the smile in their face to your products. If you are not engaged in the fan world daily, you are losing the audience. So we have to all the time know what you are thinking about our game, what you are thinking in our game. All the time be open for the ideas. I met yesterday 18-year-old boy. He waited 4 hours in front of our stand until one of our staff members said that, Harri, I think that you should meet this guy. He has been waiting 4 hours to come and talk to you. And I said, 18 years old boy from USA in Idaho. He flew from Idaho to Las Vegas with no appointment with our company, waited 4 hours, and then one of our staff members spotted that person. And I said, I fixed the time to meet this guy. They have to have something important, that such a young mind is patiently waiting, didn't make any noise, but waited. So I gave him and said, you have 15 minutes, now your pitching starts now. And he made a fantastic pitch. I didn't tell him that I'm going to grant him a license, but tomorrow he wrote me actually while I was flying. I got the email from him where he made his terms and all that stuff. I'm going to grant him a license because he had the dream. He has a dream to do something with our fans. And I said, these kind of people I like to work with because they are pushing us forward. What's the better in a company that we could give an opportunity for somebody to become big, to get involved with our billion fans who have been downloading the game? That's what we're supposed to be doing. And then if we can do it in a smile in our face and earn some money, even better. So fan the brand. Then as equally important thing is that we need to get the fans first. Then you need to keep them. And then after, later, sometimes you need to monetize. But only in this order. So those are the few secrets about Angry Birds. And we're supposed to do this whole thing smile in our face. Believe in you, believe the team, believe the things what nobody else has done. And of course, some people are saying, how come you ended up playing in the space and you team up with NASA and you launch this game from the space station? Of course, it's a very natural way of thinking that, if you have a space game, you launch it with the NASA and then from the International Space Station. Of course, every company is thinking this way. Am I right? No, every company is not thinking this way, but I encourage you to think differently. Open up your mind from the locks of the corporate world that says you that don't do, this is according to our policy. How many times you face these companies what says that because of a corporate policy we can't do this? The fan is requesting that can we do this? And that might be your $1 billion idea just there in this fan's mind. And we just don't listen. That's why we have 2 ears, 1 mouth, and the same ratio we're supposed to be listening to fans and the people who want to work with us, that we can get engaged and energized. That every time, that day when I go work, I love what I'm doing, so that I go there, finally I can get back to the office. This is perhaps the most fantastic work that I've ever had so far. Because I'm still quite young, although you get old by physical body. But you need to keep your mind young. I have learned that if you get to 50s, your mind doesn't change. You are still that 18, 20 years old with the dreams. So keep dreaming, dream big, love what you do, and if you hate what you do, quit doing it. Because the hating, you don't get things done properly. And get active with the fans. Love the fans, engage them, believe what you do, love what you do, and make big things happening in your life. Be the Olympic medalist. I think that's my short presentation. Thanks.